Morning, good morning, Bix Weir, Roota.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of coffee. Oh, it is Friday morning, the 20th or something like that? 20th? What is it? 21st? 20th. Friday morning, the 20th. Bitcoin Ben just had, I watched him live today, and I was in the chat room a little bit, and he had everybody in the chat room bawling. The guy is just awesome. And I sent him a tip or a super chat for $100. Literally, Bitcoin Ben is the only person I watch every single day. I'll jump into a lot of YouTube videos and things like that. I'll jump in and out of Zero Hedge. I mean, Zero Hedge is probably number 2, but in reality, Bitcoin Ben is the only one I watch every single day. And he is a retired truck driver now. Once a truck driver, always a truck driver. But so he's doing about 2 shows a day, and it's amazing stuff because it doesn't just deal. Ben's mission is to bring everybody into cryptos. Ben's mission is to give crypto jobs to people who need them. And that's what his focus is. So he's going to deal with a lot of crazy crypto stuff. And I don't agree with all of it. And nobody agrees with everybody in cryptos. And that's the way it should be. Listen to everybody, make your own opinion, and move forward. So he did a talk with Bo Pony. And you guys know what I feel about Bo Pony. He just always misses it and says he's always right. That's the only problem, besides he charges like thousands of dollars for his service. That kind of gets a little iffy. I did get an email from somebody saying, why is Bo Pony showing me a chart that he didn't show his subscribers? I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't spend that much money. But hey, again, listen to everybody and make your own decisions on what you want to do, who you want to listen to, and you don't have to listen to everybody every day. You listen to it for a while. If it resonates with you, follow them. And if Bo is your cup of tea and it gives you some kind of calm feeling about listening to his predictions, go for it. Absolutely. But don't get mad. It's not like you weren't warned about I think a couple $1,000s a year for the just the crypto one, and like $5,000-$6,000 a year for the gold part. Yeah. I hear he's a nice guy. I've met him once, and I don't know. You guys make your own decision. Bitcoin Ben loves everybody. He's going to talk to everybody and get everybody's message out there. And he did an amazing show today. If you're into love versus fear, if you're into... It was just great. I mean, the whole half he was balling. There's a picture of Bitcoin Ben leaking for the holidays, and it's a beautiful discussion he had this morning. He called me afterwards too. He said, dude, thanks for chiming in. I gave him $100 super chat. I was all excited about it. And he said, thanks. And he said, he prayed last night and he had a wonderful session. And prayer and meditation to me is very similar. And I'm deep into that these days. I need to do it more. I think we all should meditate more and just clear the mind and see what comes to you. And Ben did it last night, and it just overflowed today. Amazing. Thank you, Bitcoin Ben, for your channel and what you did today. All right. Let's talk about this chart. People saying Bitcoin has bottomed at just below 6,500. Could be. Kind of makes sense on the road to Roota theory that end of the year is going to be chaotic, and the assets that are anti-old system, like silver, gold, and cryptos, should do well, not because of supply and demand issues, obviously, because supply and demand is completely out the window now. The volumes traded on these criminal exchanges are ridiculous, but rather the good guys want to clearly point out that as the old system fades, the new system, there all are alternatives. And so I think we did bottom. I'm not saying they can't click a mouse and put it to 0. They can. The question is, what are they going to do? Don't you wish you had the playlist for the next 2 years right in front of you like Steve Mnuchin has? He knows exactly when they're going to slam cryptos or make silver spike. And they got it all planned out. I wouldn't say years in advance. I would say the big operations come in. Okay, here's what we're going to do. In 2011, this is what happened. We're going to put Bill Daley as Obama's chief of staff. This is Jamie Dimon talking. We'll put Bill Daley as Obama's chief of staff. We got this huge silver short position we inherited from Bear Stearns. We're going to drive the price of silver up from $20 to $50 in the first till April 1st, and then we're going to slam it down and destroy the price of silver for the next 10 years. Ready, break. What does he do? Bill Daley goes to Obama's White House as the chief of staff. Bill Daley is Jamie Dimon's SWAT team leader, is what he called him. And they drove the price of silver up and slammed it down, all with computers and derivatives. Boom, mission accomplished. End of the year, silver's back to $20. Bill Daley takes off. There's those operations, and there's a longer operation. So what do? You just hang on, HODL, because manipulation and criminality is not long for this world. Good always triumphs over evil. Sometimes it takes a longer time. No, the bad guys that Dick Allgaier talks about are not going to take over in the future. We are in the everything bubble right now, whereas everything is a bubble, and it's crazy. Except the things that matter, the things that they have to suppress. Now, people are saying silver too. Look, silver bumped when the cryptos bumped. Got back over $17. Silver should be $17,000 right now, not $17. But 150 years of price manipulation is like a coiled spring. It's being jammed down there. The minute the COMEX closes and the LBMA closes, we won't know the price of silver because those are the only two exchanges. And the LBMA is not even an exchange. It's theoretically, it's a physical transfer system. But it's the volumes are so stupid, it's embarrassing. Over 100 billion ounces is transferred every year on the LBMA. Who does anybody believe this bullshit? Nobody. It's all done to rig the price so that it destroys truth and honesty. Our system is a destruction of truth and honesty in exchanges. Oh, speaking of that, a lot of Veritasium FUD has come out. Snippy put something out. I heard it from a guy at the Silver Summit that Veritasium is broke, and Charlie or Reggie Middleton is broke and has no money, and that's why he's laid everybody off in New York. He laid everybody off because the SEC shut him down pretty much in the United States. But there's the rest of the world. Don't forget, Reggie owns 97 million coins. 97. Obviously, if he started selling, the price of Veri would drop from $10 down to, depends how much he sells. But right now, 97 million coins represents $970 million worth of Veritasium. Veritasium is not a cryptocurrency. It's not even a token. It's a software platform, a peer-to-peer trading system. And people need to understand that. The good thing is, when I see a lot of Veritasium FUD, it means they're trying to jack the price down, and it's going to run very soon. The only reason they're trying to jack the price down is so they can get their hands on some more. So that's good. The good news. And the thought that Reggie Middleton is broke is, unless he got rid of all of his coins, which he didn't, they're still in the same wallets. But 97, maybe 96 million Veritasium tokens are owned and controlled by the company and the sole owner, Reggie Middleton. He's not broke. They just shut him down in the USA. I think that will end, and Cliff's predictions will come true, that the new government, when the old criminal SEC is taken out, will come to Reggie and say, oh my God, we need to invent a new system because all the computer program rigging market models, computer algorithms have locked up the system. Everything shuts down in 2020. We'll see what happens. But the FUD coming out, it's just like we heard all the FUD back here. When we were down here, we're hearing, oh my God, Bitcoin's got to drop to 3,000 again, blah, 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 blah. Boom, it pumps up. FUD is the tool of the manipulators. Got to remember that. So Snippy, I don't know where you're getting that Reggie's broke. Unless he got rid of all his Veritasium tokens. I understand if he sold all his tokens, it would drive the price of Veritasium down to almost nothing. But why would he? He wouldn't. As far as I know, he hasn't. So, I don't know where you got that info, but I don't buy it. Anyway, Repo. Little tiny Repo today. Looks like 26.7, but the Repo total went up. I am doing the Friday road trip for private road members is going to be a deeper look into the repo situation where we are right now. This 26.7, this is an overnight repo, which is till Monday. The one it's replacing was about the same, so it's really not much of a change, but there were changes in other places, and there were term repos that expired. So the number's actually going up. And really interesting when you dive deep into the POMOs, which I'm going to do for the private road members, that's where the really interesting thing is, because POMOs are permanent repo operations. They're not repos, but they're purchases of mortgage-backed securities and treasuries, just like what they did in 2008. And those don't go away. Those aren't rolled over. Those are permanent, and they have increased significantly coming into the end of the year. It's going to be really excited at the end of the year in that world. So hang on tight, my friends. If you are interested in joining the Road to Roota and getting the Road to Roota in-game timeline, I talk about the Repocalypse. I talk about the Silver Wars grand finale, and I talk about the timeline. Actually, the bottom one is crypto. I need to change that title. It's not Repocalypse. I took the same sign. It is called The Future of Cryptos. So that's on the private road. If you go to roadtoroota.com and you subscribe today, you also get a Silver Roota coin. No, I don't sell them outside of giving them away with the private road. Sometimes I'll give them away for charity auctions. Bitcoin Ben, I think he gave away 10 or 20 of them. But the only way to get them is to join the Road to Roota. It adds to the scarcity factor. We all love scarcity. Why? Why do we love scarcity? Go look at the repo market. Scarcity is the key to value. The key to value is scarcity. That's why I love Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies that are truly scarce. We have a mathematically defined scarcity of 21 million Bitcoin. You can't say that about gold. You can't say that about silver. It's almost the perfect kind of money. It might be. It might be the best money that can ever be invented. That's kind of scary because gold bugs always said, gold's not perfect, but it's the best we got, which was true for 3,000 years. Oh, by the way, later today, I'm going to put a video out. I met with Phil Champagne yesterday on the Book of Satoshi. The guy, awesome to talk to him. And if you guys haven't read it, the Book of Satoshi is all about Satoshi's writings. He had a lot of email writings and text messages back and forth. And Phil put together this amazing book. And I'm going to talk about it later today and put links where you can get it. You can get it on Amazon. There's an audio book too, and I think a Kindle book, the Book of Satoshi. If you want to get in the mind of Satoshi, and then I'll talk about what we talked about in cryptocurrencies and who he thinks Satoshi might be and who I think Satoshi might be. It's probably a group, but there's also, I think there's a group, but there's a main guy. And if you followed the Road to Roota, you know who I think the main guy is. And I have some new news that I'm not going to tell yet about when Satoshi would be revealed. I'm not going to say anything yet. I have a problem. I just said something. Anyway, later today, also, I'm talking to HODLer, and I'm going to post that video because it's a great time to flip your retirement account, your IRA, over to a self-directed IRA where you can buy cryptos in your own possession without paying taxes on trades. It's an amazing idea. I've done it. I've been doing it for years. I have a self-directed IRA. All my crypto trades are in my self-directed IRA. And you pay taxes, but they're just deferred until you retire. Best way to get around IRS rules is to self-directed IRA crypto trading. You can't pull it out. You can't reap the rewards or anything like that until you retire, but all that tax is deferred till when you retire and you start taking that money out. I'll be talking to Will about that, and they also help you do crypto purchases, which is huge because a lot of people are nervous about it. and they'll walk you through. Now, they do have a minimum. I think it's $10,000 minimum. But if you're looking to put serious amounts of money into cryptos and you're not sure what to do, you're going to want to talk to Will at Perpetual Assets. Go to perpetualassets.com and contact them. Or watch my video I'm going to post later today of our discussion. This is Bix Weir, roadtour.com. Talk to you later.